Activision challenges you to the video games of your life. Designed for your Atari video computer system, demanding all your speed, strategy, and skills. So amazingly real, you'll believe Activision puts you in the game.
Hello. Activision asked me to demonstrate their exciting new video game, Skiing. Pop the cartridge into your Atari video computer system and fly through downhill courses. Ooh, over moguls. Ooh, a small bubble. Many slopes to challenge you. Try the slalom race. Shush through tight gates. Sacre bleu. And voila, it's Skiing by Activision. So real you must have it. No kidding. I think I hurt myself.
Okay, ladies, game time. Yeah. Got this new video game by Activision called Freeway. I just plug it into my Atari video game system and really impress the ladies. Of course, with Freeway, you gotta be real good to race your chicken across 10 lanes of heavy traffic. You gotta dodge speeding cars, roaring trucks. Sometimes you make it without getting your feathers ruffled. Sometimes... Ladies, I'm only human. Freeway by Activision.
Do you have ice hockey by Activision?
Think you're ready for it? One of the roughest video games around for your Atari game system? Ready to battle for the puck?
Well...
To inflict fierce body checking? Furious stick checking? Ruthless tripping? You really think you're ready for all that?
I'm ready!
Fine. Cash your charge.
Ice hockey by Activision!
So you think you're fast enough to beat the bomber? I don't think so.
Kaboom! By Activision. Plug this cartridge into your Atari video game system and get ready to handle high explosives. Don't sneeze. Don't even blink, because the faster you get, the faster he gets.
And if you miss...
Kaboom! By Activision.
Well, that space game there looks like a thrill a minute. Why not try a real blast? Laser Blast by Activision, a new breed of game cartridge for your Atari video computer system. Battle endless attackers, fight their force fields, and dodge their radar tracking systems. It's light years away from all those other space games.
What other space games?
Laser Blast by Activision.
I've been driving cattle most of my natural life, and you're telling me I can't handle a stampede?
Not this one, Buck. Stampede by Activision for your Atari game system. One of the toughest video games around. Stampede's more than expert roping and riding. It's a test of strategy and skill.
Go ahead, you do it. Your hands on the right.
Buck, you boys come in now.
Oh, Ma.
Stampede by Activision.
It's your dream to have your own court, to play as long as you like in any weather. Now you can with Tennis by Activision. A video game you play on your Atari system with all the speed, strategy, and finesse of the real game. So don't just reserve a court. Own one. Tennis by Activision.
Yes, sir! What's that? Yes, sir! What are you laughing at? Nothing, sir! You think it's funny? No, sir! Am I your mama? No, sir! Dismissed!
If you've got the guts, we've got the game. Chopper Command by Activision for the Atari video computer system.
Command's firing! Give it to him! Give it to him! Attack! Command, it's 12 o'clock! Retreat! Watch your radar! Get down! Look out below! Oh! You men got the guts? Yes, sir! Well, get your own game. Chopper Command! Chopper Command! And who's it from? Activision!
At last, what you've never seen, never heard, never felt in a video game. Star Master for the Atari Video Computer System. Chart and challenge. Walk and wait. Fight and fight again. Retreat to refuel. Battle and be blasted right out of your senses. Star Master from Activision. Are you ready yet?
At last, what you've never seen, never heard, never felt in a video game. Chart and challenge. Warp, but wait. Fight and fight again. Retreat to refuel. Battle and be blasted right out of your senses. For the Atari Video Computer System, Star Master by Activision.
This is Mega Mania by Activision for the Atari 2600, and this is what critics are saying about it. Winner, most humorous home game, 4 stars, relentless action. Mega Mania's enemy objects just won't let up. Hamburgers, cookies, bugs, radial tires, diamonds, steam irons, bow ties, and dice. Faster and faster they come again. It's merciless, demanding, hard, rough, tough, and hairy. Again and again from different directions come hamburgers, cookies, bugs, radial tires, diamonds, steam irons, bow ties, and dice. Insistent, persistent, exacting, taxing. This is no ordinary mania. This is Mega Mania. Another hit by Steve Cartwright for Activision.
Activision presents Mega Mania, a new video game for your Atari Video Computer System. 1, 2, 3, 4! Mega! Mega Mania! Mega Mania! It's gonna drive you insane. You got to sit to survive and you got to run to stay alive. Never get it, the day you get it, it's never gonna let you alone. Mega Mania is a video nightmare because it's impossible to stop. Designed by Steve Cartwright. Mega Mania! For Activision.
Just last night, I was lost in the jungle with Pitfall Harry, surrounded by giant scorpions and man-eating crocodiles.
Well, Harry and I just grabbed the van, swung through the trees, and over the tar pits and found the jungle treasure. It was really neat.
If you haven't met Pitfall Harry, you're missing the year's most incredible video game adventure. Pitfall for the Atari 2600 and in television.
Since I met Pitfall Harry, no other man will do.
Pitfall, designed by David Crane for Activision.
It's Harry! I found the way to the gold.
Pitfall by Activision. Quick to the Atari Video Computer System. Here, show us.
First, climb down the underground passage. Leap over scorpions. I said, swing over the swamp crocodiles. There, the gold. Did I mention the tar pits?
Pitfall, a jungle adventure game designed by David Crane from Activision.
We have no choice. He can't turn back. Raid target at 039. Under control. Approaching nearest way to go.
Taking West Canyon.
Good call. Fuel critical, sir. Choppers at 3 o'clock.
Roger, I copy.
I just know you still like the Wexo. No, he'll decide that. Fuel critical, sir. He knows that.
So he's off for the East Canyon.
Negative. That's a trap.
River Raid to home sweet home. It's heading
River
for
Raid,
this area.
can you make it? River Raid, can you make it? Do you copy?
It's only a game. River Raid for the Atari Video Computer System, designed by Carol Shaw for Activision.
Prepare for adventure. Prepare for barnstorming by Activision, the thrilling new video game you play on your Atari Video Computer System. Zoom through barns. Soar over windmills. It's seat of the pants flying in all its glory.
Sure, it's a tough game, but somebody's got to play it.
Don't miss Barnstorming by Activision. Playing at a store near you.
You finally qualified for the classic, the Grand Prix. Grand Prix by Activision, a video racing game you play on your Atari Video Computer System. Every video racing game till now was a trial run for Grand Prix. Grand Prix puts the feel of a Formula Racer in your hands, the sound and fury of a real race in your head. But don't get carried away. It's only a game. Or is it? Grand Prix by Activision.
Right, men.
It's time you got some real practice. Gentlemen, start your Atari.
This is Grand Prix from Activision for the Atari video computer system. A race so fiendishly advanced, so frighteningly real, every other video racing game will seem like a trial run. But don't worry, it's only a game. Or is it?
Their first crash.
Grand Prix from Activision. Are you ready?
Activision presents the creepiest video game ever seen on the Atari 2600. Spider Fighter by Activision. Use your bug blaster to fight off swarm after swarm of very spooky spiders.
Spiders, silly the spiders, jumping, flying, multiplying. Spiders, silly the spiders, bouncing, punching, watch out, crunching. Spider Fighter.
Spider Fighter, designed by Larry Miller for Activision.
Neptune challenges you to Sequest by Activision. With the Atari 2600, behold, Sequest. Your submarine must help stranded divers escape hungry sharks. Foolish mortals. Check your air supply and beware. Evil pirates abound. I think I hear your tiny divers calling out to you. Help. Help. Sequest. Steve Cartwright does it again for Activision.
Stalked, pursued, chased by a giant squid. You are the dolphin. You must swim, weave, dive to escape. And you must watch the surface for the magic seagull. Then jump, touch the gull, and the power to turn, to chase the squid is yours. The squid is no more. Another squid takes his place. You are the dolphin. For the Atari 2600, Dolphin. Designed by Matthew Hubbard for Activision.
Enduro for the Atari 2600. Can you endure? Enduro. Designed by Larry Miller for Activision.
Enduro, designed by Larry Miller for the Atari 2600. For drivers who can face a challenge. Enduro, from Activision, the game that takes your driving to the limit. Can you endure?
The slickest, fastest moving cartridge ever released for the Atari 2600. Enduro is awesome. Gameplay is phenomenal. Like no other driving game. Enduro for the Atari 2600. Race right on out and get one. Enduro, designed by Larry Miller for Activision.
You've read my name in all the papers and how I solved the Keystone Caper. Keystone Kelly is my name. Catching crooks is my game.
Introducing a hilarious new video game. Keystone Capers for the Atari 2600.
Harry Hooligan was loose in a department store and me in pursuit from floor to floor. I ran and leaped and jumped and ducked with a bit of Irish luck. I nabbed the bloke and saved the day. When Kelly's on the beat, I never fail.
Keystone Capers, designed by Gary Kitchen for Activision.
Whoa! Aw, think Tooth Fairy's just leave quarters? Wrong. I need Plaque Attack by Activision for the Atari 2600. Your pearly whites face an onslaught of flying junk food. Holy molars, it's intense. But you've got laser action toothpaste. One more for the Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy?
I'm just a TV repairman. Repair woman. Repair fairy. Plaque Attack. Another zany idea from Steve Cartwright for Activision.
Journey with me to the year 2019. The person sitting in this chair has the power to alter the course of history. Conflicts are now settled with remote-controlled robot tanks. Tank after tank, through nights and days and fog and rain. And the smallest mistake could mean defeat. Of course, it'll probably never come to this. After all, who could take the pressure? Could you? For the Atari 2600, robot tank designed by Alan Miller for Activision.
Hey, you believe this?
this? Me and my sewer bug buddies is having this city for dinner. Then, this hotshot crackpot, he starts tossing flower pots, knocking us off like we're like flies. So I sends in more guys. He throws more punch. Create a floor. You know, I think he's having fun up there.
Crackpots for the Atari 2600 by Dan Kitchen from Activision.
How far is far?
Announcing the Activision Decathlon by David Crane.
How fast is fast?
10 events designed to challenge the limits of your ability.
How great is great?
I never thought I would experience the challenge of the decathlon again. I was wrong.
For your Atari 2600, the Activision Decathlon. Let the games begin.
I found something, sir! Oh, good grief, man! That's the great Frostbite Bailey! Against all odds, he builds his igloo by leaping treacherous moving ice. What? He faces one fearsome predator after another. What? In a grueling race to keep from freezing.
He didn't make it, did he?
Help me stand him up.
I think he wants a beer, sir.
I think he said bear.
Frostbite for the Atari 2600. Designed by Steve Cartwright for Activision.
It's you and Pitfall Harry together again.
Rhonda! She must be dead!
In Pitfall 2 Lost Caverns.
Oh, electric heels. Where's Rhonda? Not bats. Amazon frogs. Oh, dead end. A balloon. Gold in the Raj diamond. Condors? Feet don't fail me now. Which way do we go?
Pitfall 2 Lost Caverns. Explore David Crane's newest from Activision.
A gift from Activision is a gift of pure imagination. Give Pitfall, the wild jungle adventure game that made Pitfall Harry famous all over the world. Or set them loose with Keystone Capers, that madcap chase of cops and robbers. A game so funny, it's a crime. This Christmas, don't just give them games, give them the ones they really want. Activision video games, for more fun than you ever imagined.